This is the Honest Sauce intro song. I won't take too long because it's spicy, yeah. Oh, so spicy, yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Honest Sauce and Spicy Stuff Reviews. And today we are doing another hot sauce. And we are going to be going back into the Cutino Sauce Company's hot sauces. And we're going to be doing their jalapeno. It looks like a red jalapeno sauce. So excited about that. The last one I did was their Verde sauce. It was really good. So if you haven't checked that one out, go look it up on my playlist. It wasn't that long ago, and check them out. So before I get started, I just want to go ahead and say, please, if you like my content or like this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, as well as hit the notification bell. And if you watch my videos, try to watch a little bit more than you normally do. If you only watch a certain amount of time, if you could watch the whole thing, that would be great. But like I said, if you could just watch a little longer than you normally do, it supposedly will help me get my videos, like move it further up the food chain, so to speak, of YouTube. So that would be great. Also, go check out my Facebook page if you have some time. I try to post the videos on there. I would like to become more active on social media. I would like to become more active on social media and start chatting about things with people, and talking about things or getting ideas from people, because it seems like YouTube's a little hit and miss with the comments and stuff. So if you guys have any ideas about what social media I should be checking out that's outside of the Facebook realm, let me know, and I will check that out and see if I can possibly fit that into my insanely busy life right now. Also, if you guys have any comments, questions, or recommendations for me, please put those down below in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it. I like when I get comments and stuff from everybody. It makes me feel kind of good, and I like to respond to people and stuff, even when they're critiquing my pronunciation of words and stuff. I enjoy all the comments, So, what else? I think that's about it. I did do the hot sauce giveaway a while ago, and that went to one of my subscribers. That went to one of my subscribers in Montana. I will be doing more giveaways in the future. I just want to get up to like 1,000 people, 1,000 subscribers, in order to make it a little bit more interesting as far as who's gonna get it, because 100 subscribers, like basically one person did the video and stuff. So yeah. If you're new to the channel, I'm getting ready to do my talk. It's something I've started a few months ago, I feel like, where I do a little section of the video where I talk about me personally or some of the experiences I've had in life. Also, maybe some more like, heady ideas and stuff. It's not a debate. I'm not looking to have an argument with anybody. I'm not looking to change people's mind. I'm just looking to share my life and my experience and my perspective on some of these things I've gone through and what I've learned or I haven't learned or what I still need to learn. All right. Yes, that does continue when you're 50-something still. So look forward to that if you're not there yet. So if you don't want to watch the talk and stuff, I will put a timestamp down here. Should be right there right now. And you can just go ahead and skip that part, and you will be able to tell it's the talk because my outfit's going to change. And the next time you see me in this outfit on this video, I will be doing the sauce tasting. All right? So let's go ahead and do the talk. All right. So what I wanted to talk about today was something that I've kind of been working on over probably the last, for the last like 6 or 7 years I've been working on this, and that is judgment. And when I say judgment, I'm talking about, if we look at the definition of what judgment is, it says the ability to make considered decisions or come to a sensible conclusion, an opinion or conclusion, a decision of a court or judge, a misfortune or calamity viewed as divine punishment. What I'm looking at is the second part of the definition, which is an opinion or conclusion. And I feel like everybody does this, where you judge people based on things like their actions, how they look, what they're wearing, where they're from, how they speak about things, their viewpoints on things, how they go about doing tasks that differ from yours. There's a lot of things that we end up doing and judge people for. And I feel like a lot of times people don't even understand that they are judging people. Sometimes I don't understand it unless I catch myself. And there's different things you can do. There's different ways of judging in the world, like how you judge the world. You can judge other people, you can judge situations, you can judge yourself, or just the world in general. Like when I've known people who are just constantly like, that's stupid, that's stupid, that's stupid, or how dumb is that, or that's weird, or that's not the right way to do things. You know, there's a lot of that comes out of like myself, I know. And I see it around me too. I see it coming from all different people of all walks of life. And in a way, that's a judgment too, isn't it? I mean, it's hard to get out of it a little bit. That's why I think everybody is guilty of judging themselves, if not themselves, other people or other things in the world. And I feel like that this is a way, it causes harm when you judge people. Or you judge yourself. Some of the ways that cause harm is if I'm constantly judging people for a specific thing, I'm putting them below me as far as a ranking system goes. And in a way, I'm elevating myself above them to make myself feel better. What does this really do for me? Except make me feel better about a world or an experience that doesn't feel quite right or doesn't feel good. And what that does is that just keeps that narrative going. It doesn't change the narrative that I'm seeing out in the world. It just keeps it going. So if I'm constantly thinking that certain people's viewpoints in the world are in the way of the world being a better place, and I want to sit there and look at them like they're the problem, I am judging them in a way that they'll never escape from. They will always be that, at least to me. And if I say it enough to somebody, they might actually start to believe it too. And that kind of plays into like when you judge yourself and you tell yourself like, hey, you're being stupid, or hey, you're a bad person because of this. You can like hurt yourself by judging yourself, and you build up the narrative in your mind that that's the truth. But what I think, I mean, I'll get into that later, but there's like tons of ways that we judge. Like you could be walking down the street and you could see somebody dressed a specific way and be kind of like taken aback, and then you look at them like, oh my gosh, they are bad people, right? Or if somebody does something like in traffic, you could look at them and go, oh my God, they're horrible. They shouldn't be allowed to drive, and all these other things that go along with that. It doesn't really help the situation. It just cements a reality that may not be the truth. I mean, if somebody cuts you off in traffic and you want to be angry at them and judge them and say, well, they're just a piece of shit. How do you know like that their wife isn't in the car having a baby and they're trying to get to the hospital? Or maybe there's something else they're trying to get to. Maybe they're on their way to the hospital because somebody they know has been in an accident. I mean, there's a whole barrage of different scenarios that could explain people's behaviors, but we don't want to look at that. We just want to look and be able to judge them as being not good or separate or lower than yourselves or myself, right? I mean, that's what judgment does, is it elevates ourselves and puts them down. When I first started learning about judgment, I was like, dude, I don't want to judge people anymore. I don't want to be doing this anymore. And when I started to look at the behavior, I started to realize that it doesn't make me really feel any better. It's more of like a release of like discomfort and angst and a lot of other things that we just kind of hold in ourselves, and we have nowhere to blame because we're all told, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and move on with the world. The world needs that, and I find that it doesn't help judging people. So the first step that I could think of and how I started to address like my judging people for no reason or for things that don't matter was to just become aware of it. And one way to do that is like if I had a thought about somebody like, oh my gosh, like, can you believe they're wearing that out in public? They must just be like X, Y, and Z. I would immediately have to, I would be aware that I just did that. I have to be aware that I just did that. That I just said something that was directed at another human being, that was me being superior and saying that how I am is better and how they are is not. And if you can become aware of that, it allows you to admit that you're judging people. And if you're judging people, you're more than likely judging yourself on some level, whether you want to admit it or not. And once you admit it, at least if you admit it, you can sit there and go, okay, I admit that, I do that. How do you change it? How do you self-correct? And I haven't really, you can't really self-correct after the fact, but you can try to self-correct in that moment afterwards and say, and admit it, acknowledge it, and then maybe like look at like why I might have done that. I can look at that. And a lot of times it just comes from like some like deep self-judging or self-loathing or just, you know, negative ideas about myself that I try to project onto other people in a way to make myself feel better, because I think projection is a real thing, and maybe I'll do a talk on projection, but I feel like we do that a lot. So what we see in other people that we hate the most or that we don't like the most, we tend to want to judge and lash out at that because we don't really like it in ourselves either. So these are ways of self-correcting, and maybe writing things down is a good way to help you self-correct about these things. And just like trying to see the world and other people through a different lens will help. If you see people, like what I've really been another way I've been working on this is I don't see people as separate from myself anymore. I see us as a part of the same thing. And if somebody's doing something that I don't approve of, I have to not judge them. I just have to say they don't understand, or that maybe they're mentally not at that point where they can see truth and see truth, or see the ways that things need to be corrected in their own lives in order to make it a better experience. And I would definitely say, if you want to start looking at how you're judging people and you want to start correcting it, the biggest advice I can give you is don't beat yourself up over catching yourself being judgy and holding yourself above people. Just acknowledge it and then say you're going to try to do better. Tell yourself, hey, I at least I caught myself. I'm going to do better next time. This is the things I would tell myself. I'm catching myself. I'm doing better because I catch myself quicker and more often. And now I can sit there and look at maybe why I did it, and I can move forward and kind of let it go. Or move forward into a better way of interacting with the world and with other people and not judging them. Judging sucks, dude. Like, it takes up valuable time and it separates everybody from everybody and everything, you know? And I do believe that when we separate ourselves from each other and we judge each other and hold each other and hold other people below ourselves, or hold ourselves above other people or other people above ourselves, there's that aspect of it too. We're not doing anybody any favors. We're not. We're only causing harm And we need to start to correct this if we want to kind of get out of the situation I feel like we're finding ourselves in. Can you imagine a world where we didn't judge people, but we had empathy and compassion for people instead, and stopped looking at people as an external threat to who we are, and more as a incorporated part of a bigger thing that we're all a part of? I think that's a better way to look at the world and to look at other people, especially other people that you may not have a lot, you may think you not, especially other people you may think that you do not have a lot in common with. I think you find that you actually do. It's just it looks different than what you're used to. And there's no reason to judge that. Because we are all sitting here on this giant dirt ball hurtling through space at insane speeds. And there's just like not a lot of time in life. And do you want all the time that you spend here to be judging other people and things as good, bad, not as good as you, worse than you, better than you? Do you really want to be doing that? Or would you rather go through the world in a softer, more casual way that allows you to enjoy the experience and not feel so fearful and anxious about every single thing and every single person in the world? There are bad people out there. There are people that do horrible things. I don't think they started off that way. And maybe they were judged too much in their lives, and instead of like understanding that judgment is somebody else's own bullshit coming out, maybe they took it as truth and that just reinforced the idea of who they thought they were. I mean, that's some of the damage that can be done by judging people, you know, instead of dealing with them with compassion and empathy. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents on that. It's something that I've been thinking about lately and trying to like really dig in and get better at. It's a constant journey. There is no end mark in this. It's just trying to be better daily every day. Just trying to be better every day. That's all I try to do, you know, so. Anyway, if you guys like this content, please let me know below. If you have any questions or comments about this, or you have any thoughts on this topic, please put those down in the comments section. I would love to hear from you guys. And if there's any other topics that you would like me to talk about, just go ahead and shoot that down below too as well, okay? And let's go ahead and get into the hot sauce review. All right, Cutino Sauce Company is back. I have like 3 more after this. I think it was a 5-pack I got. And I really enjoyed the first one. You know, it was really good. It was like kind of a spicier Verde, so I'm wondering what this is going to be like. But there is stuff written on the side, so let's go ahead and read it. It says, about us. Cutino Sauce Company, inspired by a secret family recipe, makes only the highest quality sauces using fresh, natural ingredients. We hope you enjoy this thoughtfully made gourmet hot sauce. For recipe ideas, pairing suggestions, and more, check out our website and social media too. Ah, that's pretty good. There's also more. So it says jalapeno. Deep sweetness of fully ripened red jalapenos with a zesty finish. All right, I'm digging it. I'm digging it so far. Let's just go ahead and get into the ingredients and see what they put in here. We got red jalapenos, habanero, vinegar, onion, carrot, mustard, tomato paste, salt, lime juice, and sugar. So this got habaneros in it. So this is gonna hopefully have a little bit more heat to it than just a regular red jalapeno. And it's got tomato paste in it, so I'm expecting it to be kind of south of the border flavors and everything. Yeah, so, and I love that they keep it super simple. There's no xanthan gum or whatever scientific name. It's just stuff you can read and you go, oh, I know what that is. I can pick all that up at the store. So let's go ahead and open it and see what we got. All right, man, here it is. It's looking pretty good. See all the seeds and stuff in there? And if I remember correctly, it just had a nice pour. It looks a little thin because of how fast that bubble's moving around. But if I remember right, it's a vinegary sauce that has a lot of pulp and stuff in it. So I'm curious about this. So let's just go ahead and open it and pour it as now. Go. Again, another disclaimer about my lighting. I know. Let's do this. Woo! Already spilling it. Yeah, see how thin that pours? It pours pretty thin. Pours pretty thin. If you look, I already spilled some right there. But it's a pretty thin pour. See it like moving around? I like the color of it too. It's got this really nice kind of that rust red color and everything. So let's just go ahead and get into this bad boy. What do you say? Oh wow, that's got like an intense savory thing going on there. My mouth is already watering just from that one whiff. I can smell the tomato in it. And the vinegar. Oh, it just smells really like savory and tasty. Like, I'm really looking forward to trying this. I'm not sure about the heat level, so we'll get into that, but super stoked with the smell and everything so far. I guess there's nothing left to do. This is Cutino Sauce Company Jalapeno, everybody. Cheers. Ah. Whoa. That was like a vinegar punch. Super tasty, super savory. The tomato comes through. Got some stinginess from the habanero and some warmth from the jalapeno. And you got like the jalapeno flavor and stuff along with it. Super good. Weirdly enough, it's kind of reminds me of some like Italian, spicy Italian thing. I'm gonna pour some more. Yeah, woo, that vinegar, I love that. I guess the mustard's coming through too. Sorry, I got a bunch of messages coming through right now. Super good. I love this. I do want to try this like on Mexican food, but I think it would be pretty good on like spaghetti. Like if you got a spaghetti sauce, I would definitely recommend this for mac and cheese and pizza. And if you really like the vinegar, like a higher level vinegar tangy sauce, this is super good. This is like a Tabasco, but like just more going on. Like that tomato flavor, the carrot, the onion. Is there garlic in there too? I mean, yeah, there's onion, carrot, mustard, and I think the mustard kind of makes it have like a more like meatiness, like and a more intense savory, and I think it might add to the vinegar tang of things as well, you know? Very, very good. This is the second sauce I've had from them where I've been like pretty impressed. So I'm very much looking forward to their other ones and how they're doing this. I feel like this would be also good. I'm gonna drizzle this on some salad. I'm gonna make salad dressings. I'm gonna put it in marinades probably. It's gonna go on a lot of stuff. Just that deep tomatoiness that you get with all the peppers and everything is just like so good. As a matter of fact, I think I might start when I start working on some of my fermented pepper sauces. I might start adding like tomato paste and stuff to it to see what happens, you know. I really want to like explore adding the Reaper flavor and some of the heat to like some like wide variety of flavors and stuff. So these are giving me ideas as well. Good job, Cutino Sauce Company. You got 2 people on base, man. All right, let's see if you can like load the bases up and hit a home run. That'd be awesome. Definitely check out their website. I'll put a link down below. You can go check it out along with the link to my Facebook page and stuff. And yeah, good sauces, man. Really, really good. Really, really good. I'm super impressed with it. So, that's going to do it for this video. I hope if you guys made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. And I'm so glad that you're interested in watching these. And so, yeah, if you like the content, please let me know down below. I would greatly appreciate it. I am looking to kind of keep doing these things and move forward. If you have any recommendations, like I said earlier, please let me know. And other than that, I think it's that time of the video where I tell you guys to keep taking care of yourselves, loving yourselves, nurturing yourselves, helping yourself grow, and just kind of let that flow out to the people around you. Let them see what's going on with you. And I think you'll start to see a change in people. And I think we kind of need more of that positive, good stuff going on in the world, don't you? Yeah. All right. So next time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Keep trying hot sauce and spicy stuff. I love you all. Peace. This is the Honest Sauce intro song. I won't take too long because it's spicy, yeah. Oh, so spicy, yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Honest Sauce and Spicy Stuff Reviews, and it's a hot sauce day. Today we're going to be going ahead and getting back into the Cutino Sauce brand, Cutino Sauce Company brands. My frog fell down. Definitely check out their website. I'll put a link